Hi everyone, Elite Assassin here, and today I want to talk to you guys about an idea I had to help improve the HCS viewership. Now, this idea came from me watching a lot of the Overwatch League, which started a few months ago. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with the Overwatch League, it's a league that Blizzard created that has teams that represent cities across the country, actually, never mind that, scratch that, across the world, who play in an arena in LA on a weekly basis, 4 days a week, Wednesday through Saturday, at scheduled slot times. And I think it's been going very well. It's interesting, it's consistent, and to me it really rewards viewership, especially with the second stage of the Overwatch League. Now, the thing they're doing to help, in my opinion, with viewership and to make the viewer be a little bit more engaged is they have released a thing called Overwatch League tokens, which you can redeem for Overwatch League skins. And this is something that I would definitely like to see Halo maybe try to do in the future. Now, of course, the Overwatch League is a little bit bigger than something Halo can do at this point. You know, maybe with Halo 6 going on to PC as well, maybe it can bring in a much bigger audience and get back a little more popularity like it used to have. But it being a single console exclusive, and in the state that it is now, it's not really feasible to think that it can reach the popularity that Overwatch is. Plus, there's a lot of money going into Overwatch League. You know, Blizzard has gone out to other people to get investments. There are NFL owners who have invested in some of the Overwatch League teams. So there's a lot of money going around, and I guess it's the price of the stability of the league. And of course, there is demand for it. There are anywhere from usually 80,000 to 100,000 people a night watching the Overwatch League. It's in demand. People want to watch it, and there are people investing in it. Halo, unfortunately, at this point, really isn't in that place. So for it to have a league like that, I don't think it's really feasible. But I do think they can adopt some of the features they do that help engage the viewer a little bit more than just watching it. Now, of course, there are giveaways during the HCS to incentivize players to watch, or to people to watch, especially people who play Halo. But as I mentioned before, the Overwatch League token system, I think, is a great thing, and something that I think they should be able to make a deal with Twitch to do, and something that would definitely help get the viewer more engaged, or feel more engaged while watching. Now, when you're watching the Overwatch League, for every map that is completed, you get one Overwatch League token added to your account. It's done this way by linking your Battle.net account to your Twitch, and making sure that if you play on console, your PlayStation or Xbox account is linked to your Battle.net account, which should be done if you redeemed the Origin Edition code that you received with the game when you bought it. As long as your account is connected, every time a map ends, you'll get one Overwatch League token. And through the course of the night, there are at least four games in a match. So it's 4 tokens, and there are 3 matches a night. So you can give out 12 Overwatch League tokens for watching a night. A skin costs 100. So it's not that bad of an investment in your time. If you watch over the course of 10 days, so 2.5 weeks, you'll just get a skin. On top of that, there are very generous 100 token waves that go out to random viewers, and I've gotten already 3 of them. So I've been able to get 3 Overwatch League skins, add to the fact that I have, I think like 72 tokens since they started Stage 2 from just watching all the matches. So it's pretty generous how they give you tokens, which allow you to buy skins for the teams you want to root for. I think this is great. Besides watching and enjoying what you're watching, you get rewarded for it. You can show that off in-game if you want to. I know Halo has done HCS skins in the past. They've done, team skins in the past. I think adopting something like this going into Halo 6 with the HCS would be very smart, because you're actually giving the viewers something a little bit more. Now, I know it can't be done quite like this, because there are a bunch of different reasons for that in competitive Halo. One of them is team stability. Obviously, if you follow competitive Halo for any period of time, you know teams really aren't stable. There's a lot of breaking up of teams. Since organizations have come into Halo, there's been a lot of teams that have left competitive Halo. In fact, this week, Optic left Halo, which is very surprising since they had one of the most dominating teams for a few years there. But I do believe there is a selling off of the Optic name. The person who used to run Optic sold it to a company, and they're kind of looking at their investments a little closer, and they decided to leave. So putting skins in the game per team might be a little bit more difficult, but there are other ways around that. You could have it so that you have skins that are for each event. Since Halo doesn't have weekly events, you could have an HCS skin for Columbus 2018, and then have someone else design a different skin for, this one, and have certain armor pieces worth a certain amount of Halo credits, or whatever you want to call them, and have weapon skins for each event. There are things they can do that they can get creative with this approach that can reward viewers a little bit more. And I think it wouldn't be a giant step for getting Halo viewership, but if you tell people, hey, you can get exclusive skins just by watching, and you could buy them, because in Overwatch League you can buy Overwatch League tokens if you want to, but you don't have to. So you can say, hey, you could buy these tokens, these credits, whatever you want to call them, toward these special unique skins, or you could just watch, and you'll get, for every map, you'll get a token with a random payout to buy one of these pieces of armor, or gun skins, or whatever, or visors, whatever you want to make. There are definitely things you can get people interested in that the average Halo player might go, I'm not maybe the biggest fan of HCS, but I'll tune in and see what it's like, and I'll get some piece of exclusive armor, or things to work toward exclusive armor. I think it definitely wouldn't hurt the situation. It would get more interest. If people really wanted the skins, they could still buy them like they could with the HCS packs, because you could grind them out now too for ridiculous amounts of points, which I think hurts the whole situation. Like, if you have an HCS pack out for 100,000 rec points, do you want the people playing Halo grinding out the things and not watching the HCS? Or would you rather reward them for watching your product? It just makes more sense. So that's one of my ideas for improving viewership of the HCS. Now, Overwatch also has a thing where if you use their cheer system, because they have a deal with Twitch, the community cheers so much amount of money of things, they unlock tiered skins, and as long as you cheer at least something toward it, you unlock it as well. That is also a way I guess Halo could go, but with the whole microtransaction thing and how people's attitudes are towards microtransactions, I don't know if that's really the smartest way to go. I know people have kind of backlashed at Blizzard before that. However, since they have the whole Overwatch League token system, it's not really something you have to do. And though the skins and stuff are unique when you cheer, you still get something for watching it without having to cheer. So I don't think people are that upset. I know people weren't too happy about it, but it's just an optional thing you don't have to do. And something else people can, they can look at doing for Halo, but I'm not the biggest fan of. I just want to throw it out there since it's, part of what I'm talking about. Alright guys, now one of the things I want to throw back to you. What ideas do you have to help improve the viewership of the HCS? Because, I really do enjoy watching competitive Halo. But I definitely think there are things they could be doing better to improve the experience for the viewer. So let me know down in the comments below. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what you guys have to say and having a good conversation about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later.